my darling Fumi Nation. How are you? How are we? I took my cornrows out and I haven't done anything with my hair yet. So that's why it's still a mess. So please, darlings, kindly forgive me. Okay, so why are we here? I'll tell you why we're here. Carole Malone from GB News had to, well, she said one or two things about Meghan's mother, Dora. Let me play it for you and then we'll have a chat, okay?
Disadvantaged people. So where's her compassion for the father who actually brought her up, who paid for her private education while her mother was in jail, who took huge care of her, and she's not seen him in the latter years. More importantly, I mean, she's not just seen him, she's like totally snubbed him.
When was her mum in jail? When was her mum in jail?
Years ago. Do you want me to give you the precise date, time? Because I haven't got it.
I've never heard that before.
Years ago. Anyway, she. But you know, this old gentleman now could be dying. Yeah. He needs to see his daughter.
For you and all the others who hate this woman from the first day.
Don't hate her.
You do hate her, all of you. Everything.
Calm down, Sharon. I don't hate her.
You've got nothing to say about her. Whatever she does to make a living, you all complain about her. You're all racist and horrible.
Oh, there you go. There's the truth.
Everything she wears, everything she does, all of you have to complain about her. You've never got anything good to say about her. So I love her. She's great, and I'll watch all her series, and I hope she gets many more series, and all these horrible people like that woman on the show today. They just have nothing good to say about this woman. Go and support all the other royals and give them all your taxpayer money, millions. They've got billions, and you're all still supporting them and giving them millions every year. All right, and this woman is trying to make a living, and all you've got to say every day is horrible things about
her. She sold out the Royal Harry.
From the first day she was
not
on
true.
Sharon,
are you going to do
from the
craft?
first day you've all hated her because she's straight and she's not a white person. You don't do that to any of the other royals. So just shut up and leave the woman alone to make a living. You're making a living doing what you want to do.
All right, here we go.
You said, I hope Doria sues that racist Carole Malone. And it seems as if it was this close to happening. In case you guys need a refresher, Carole Malone from GB News, she said this earlier this month.
Disadvantaged people. So where's her compassion for the father who actually brought her up, who paid for her private education while her mother was in jail, who took huge care of her?
And now she's singing a different tune because this is what she had to say this week.
On the 4th, 2025, I stated that Thomas Markle, the Duchess of Sussex's father, brought Meghan up while her mother, Doria Ragland, was in prison. I believe this to be the case based on what I now understand to be misinformation I had seen online. I was questioned about the validity of this claim during the broadcast, and I repeated this belief, which I now understand to be false. This was a genuine error. I accept what I have now been told on behalf of Miss Ragland, that she raised her daughter and that she has never been in prison or jail. I apologise sincerely to Miss Ragland and her family for any pain my comments may have caused, and I'm happy to set the record straight.
Can I just say, well, for GB News, because I was on the programme that day, we all wish to apologise to Miss Ragland for the error, and we are happy to correct the...
If any of you believe that Carole Malone was actually sorry for what she said, I have a beachfront property in Idaho to sell you, because she was not sorry. He was forced to apologise. This was a statement released by the Sussex's team. GB News did not apologise voluntarily, but only to escape a defamation lawsuit, and it speaks volumes that GB News removed any trace of that apology within 24 hours of making it. Because Carole Malone uses the excuse that she saw that information that Doria was in jail online. You're supposed to be a journalist. Aren't journalists supposed to be researching the things that they're going to regurgitate on to the news? In my opinion, they should still sue, because these people will only learn when their pockets are affected.
Meghan's father, Thomas Markle, is in the Philippines. He got part of his leg amputated. I covered this episode, 2 episodes as a matter of fact, last week. And I had said that Meghan Markle should take time to go and see her father. A lot of you said, where should she go? She should never go. She should not go anywhere near her father. I agree with you. I agree with you now. But what I was trying to say was she shouldn't go to Philippines, not with that mad hatter of a half-brother there. Absolutely not. That's toxic. What I meant to say was that herself and her team, maybe they can bring the father to her home and that they can talk there. Having said that, I agree with you. Upon reflection, Meghan, no, don't go and see him. I 100% agree, because I just think that it will not garnish anything positive, and he will continue to talk to the press. He'll continue to sell to the press. He'll continue to sell his daughter out. I was just coming from a good place of where, you know what, let go and let God. But at what cost? At her own safety, at him now exposing her, at him taking pictures in the house. I don't think there's anywhere she can meet him on neutral ground with her husband. The one time to say hello and goodbye, Thomas will take full advantage of it. I cannot really and truly be in comparison to the way I was raised, to the father that I have. You can't compare. And so at the end of the day, Fumi Nation is right. You know, I call it like it is. But I just wanted to clarify that I wasn't saying that she should go to the Philippines and see him there. What I meant was see him, but see him where it's safe for you. Having said that, I don't think it's a good idea. And I was reinforcing that she can never go to the Philippines by posting her mad hatter of her brother. I said it there. I said, can you imagine being related to these people? That's why she doesn't have anything to do with them at all. I wasn't referring to the hot mess of a family, but those are also Thomas's children. And if Thomas can't be honest, and if Thomas cannot be sincere, if Thomas cannot be private about anything, you have to go to the press. You have to go to Daily Mail. I never say, but I'm going to say it, because they're just racist. Because they are racist when it comes to Meghan, and I didn't. It's sad for me. I live in this country. I'm British. And it's sad to think that they just were not ready for even a mixed race princess. And that's how I saw it. I was like, well, she half you anyway. But that does not count. And as far as I am concerned, this sorry excuse of a human being, this broadcaster, they did it deliberately. They saw black and they thought, well, she cannot be anything. She cannot amount to anything. Where are they from? They're from prison and jail. That's all that they do. You reported it without having any facts. You did it deliberately because the British press, any opportunity they get, they just dog out Meghan. That's why we are out here. That's why any opportunity I get, I will come out here and I will reiterate the situation and say, nah, it's a lie. It just gets exhausting. You guys also have to think, for those that don't care, that are neutral, you just really have to say to yourselves, did they do this to any member of the royal family? And yet they've got Andrew out there who is disgracing them left and right. It doesn't matter how many titles they rip off of him. They would never ever have treated him like this. They would never ever treat their own like that. And yet look at what is coming out with the Epstein files. Look at what is coming out. No need for me to repeat any of it. You just Google it and you see what's there. But Meghan is fair play. Why is Meghan fair play? And I will keep on saying it, because Meghan is real estate. Because if you talk about Meghan on your channel, on all of these bullies and all of these trolls, all of the numbers fly up. They fly all the way up. And if you look onto their channels, it's only the Meghan Markle stories. That's why they do it, because it's money in their pocket. And you know the opposite is that because we are so few that stand for Meghan, I will lose followers left and right. I don't care. I really don't care. Again, I will stand for the truth. And that does not mean that I don't make mistakes, because at the end of the day, none of us are perfect. You have to remember this now. None of us are perfect, but we do our best. And that is why, as far as I'm concerned, this is a hot, smoking mess. And you know what irks me? they took the apology down in a matter of 24 hours. But what they said about Dora, they had it there for weeks until they were now told that, you know what, this is absolute fabrication. You got to take it down. You also have to apologize. They find themselves just foaming at the mouth because they just dislike this girl so bad. And the worst part of it is that Meghan is thriving. Meghan will continue to thrive. Her brand just sold out the other day. Oh, it was numbered so, just number 10 of the top 20. Sis, what have you done in your life to be in the top of anything? You that you are reporting, what have you done in your life apart from report about Meghan Markle? What have you done in your life to be top 20, top 10 of anything apart from being a top 10 troll? What have you done? Nothing. Another woman like yourself. You troll her because why? Because it sells papers. Because that's the only way that you are able to get any kind of followers up here, out here in these streets. And you know, it speaks volumes of the people that are out there. You're a bunch of buffoons and you're a bunch of followers. To those that follow and believe stories about Meghan Markle, absolutely. Because you have to point to me with facts what exactly Meghan has done. We're still out here waiting. I say to myself, wow. Meghan, that means that me, as dark as I was, if I jumped up there into the royal family like this, they would have spread me thin. I wouldn't have survived it. Well, she didn't. That's why she left. And you're so pissed off because you did not think that Harry had the balls. That Harry had the balls. You thought we will strip him of everything. We will strip him of his security. We will not give the grandchildren titles. Still, they rose. Still, they thrived. Still, they are out here doing their thing. Meghan, when I tell you, hugs and kisses, baby. Hugs and kisses. Keep on flying. Keep on doing your thing. Pay no mind to these trolls. I will be here. I will be here. And I got your back. Okay, mama? Like I said, I really would have loved if you can speak to your father. But again, it has to be a father who is showing love, dedication, loyalty to her daughter. And that is what Dora has been from day one. That's another reason why I speak up. Because Dora is all about action. She doesn't say too many things. She's like, go back and hear it again. I don't care. I stand by my child. And you have the fragrant audacity, you, Carole, of which I'm sure if I shake your family tree, we've got a whole bunch of criminals up there, yourself included, knowing that this was a sabotage, knowing that this was not true, but you did it anyway. It speaks volumes of the person that you are and speaks volumes of the lineage that you are. The British press, you are just simply disgusting. Nothing left to be said. And then you come out with a quick apology and you know what I do. You're an idiot. Don't forget to like, to subscribe, hit the notification button, and I'll see you what? I'll see you sooner than later, baby. My God, I am so excited. I am so excited, my darlings. We have officially launched the FDV website, and we have what? We've got products, we've got merch, we've got t-shirts, we've got tote bags. I am so excited. A lot of you said, Fumi, when are the t-shirts coming? And I want to tell you that I am terribly humbled. I had launched this exclusively at the meet and greet, and for the life of me, I did not know that we would sell out. I had no idea. So I had to put the money back into the business so that I could get some more t-shirts and tote bags for you. And I want to say what a journey this has been. The two t-shirts that I have, and I'm wearing one now with the v-neck, and I measured it so that it comes right down. Whether you're big busted, whether you're small busted, it will come right down to the center without opening with the bust. And darlings, I have what is delayed is not denied, because everything started much later in my life. I got married at 40. I had Adrian at 48. I started YouTube at 45. I started my business at 55. And so I want you guys to know that what is delayed is absolutely what is not denied. And so I made these for you in white as well as in black. It is tagless because I react to tags. We have t-shirts where you have no tags, and these go all the way from an extra large to an extra small. Some of you will be wondering, Fumi, what size are you wearing? I am wearing an extra small. We also have it in black for you, so let me show you. What is delayed is not denied. There you go. So whatever your preference, if you like white, if you like black, go right ahead. I love both. It is absolutely fabulous. Everybody, anybody can wear this, and just look at how it goes all the way down. I love it. So it covers your bottom for those of you that are conscious. You can also tuck it in halfway as well, make it loose, loungy with your jeans, and then you can roll it up. You can style it any which way that you like. I love it because you can also layer it underneath your suits because it's getting colder now, and the quality is absolutely what? Absolutely fabulous. And for my ladies that are double X, you can get the extra large because it is that big. You're going to love them. Super soft. Put them in the wash. They don't shrink. They don't shift. They don't shed. I put a lot of work into this because it was really personal. And I wanted again to send a message that what is delayed is never denied. And that means that you're only prepping yourself for greatness. It will come to you with such greatness. The next t-shirt that I made was eating my salads and minding my business. I loved it. And that's how I got here, in essence. I ate my salads. I began to really have a healthier lifestyle. A healthier lifestyle, not only physically, but emotionally and mentally. Meaning that what no longer served me, I no longer wanted. I think that I just thought I can just bash myself around. I can abuse myself. I can ill-treat myself. You don't say beautiful things to yourself. But I would say it to everybody else. Oh girl, you're fabulous, gorgeous, this, that. I never said it to myself. And I began to realize that, Fumi, you know what? In the eating your salads is a representation of really taking a healthier stance to all of you, to everything of you. And salads are healthy, but you have the mental, you have the emotional. So I started speaking positively to myself. It was amazing. It really was amazing. I got more confident and I really began to love myself. And in part was when I started to say, Fumi, wear your natural hair. You are beautiful. You say it to others, you don't say it to yourself. And when I started to say it to myself, I began to have more confidence. I also realized that, Fumi, you don't have to be in any negative spaces, negative anywhere, because what? I am healthier. Hence the eating my salads. The minding my business was amazing, because the more I minded my business, the more time I had to be productive with my life. Isn't that a trip? Oh my God. That is the real meaning of this. Mind my business. So I really wasn't into the gossip. I really wasn't into unproductive conversation. I sat at a table and every girl, lady, woman, female at that table was a CEO. When I tell you, we talked about production, we talked about fulfillment centers, we talked about where you can get better fabrics from Prague, from Portugal, from Bangladesh, from this, from that. I was rejuvenated. And I realized that, for me, when you stay away from stuff that does not serve you and is not productive to you, you truly mind your business. And I became a better mom. I became a better wife. I spent more time with the family. I enjoyed Adrian right across the board. That is a representation, because you are weeding out what no longer serves you mentally, emotionally, physically. eating my salads and minding my business. They also come in an extra small, and it goes all the way to an extra large, and it's a bigger, loungier size. That's another thing, because I have been different sizes on this channel. Bigger busted, smaller busted. I've been curvy. I've been a limousine girl, and I loved every stage of me. I did. I really did. And that was why I said I'm going to make it a loose fit. Why? Because if you're a curvy girl, it will suit you. If you're a slimmer girl, it will suit you. If you're an athletic girl, it will suit you. It's no longer what you look like. Truly, it's how you feel. And my limousine girls and my curvy girls, do you know, at that stage was one of my happiest times of my life, because it was when I gave birth to Adrian. This body created life when I was told so many times that it couldn't. And that was how I really realized, it became so clear to me that, woman, you're amazing. Men can wear it too, my darling boys. I will come out with a crew neck, but I thought, let me come out with a V-neck so that you can put all of your jewelry. That's another thing. You can put all of your jewelry, you can put all of your necklaces. It's just enough for it to show. It is just enough. When I tell you, this took so long, and it's plain in front, and you got the message in the back. You see, when you're walking away, clicking in your heels, that's the message. I lived for it. So those are the t-shirts, my darlings. If they sell out, don't panic. Don't panic. I will order some more, okay? And then we have what? We have our tote bag. We have our tote bag with the thicker straps that you can carry with you, and you can take this to the gym. It's a sports bag. You can take it to the gym. You can take it to the supermarket. You can take it to work. It's got the logos on both ends. And I'm going to show you something also. You have a magnetic clip, so you can clip it in. It will hold in together. Also, when you pull it apart, you will have the label also in the bag, and then you've got a big purse right here to put all of your keys. But guess what? Multi-purpose, my darling. You can also fold this bag. So I'm going to show you as is. You just turn it in like so on both sides. There you go. You fold it. Guess what? You fold it into the opening pochette. And there you go. There you go. So you can have this as an extra shopping bag. You can have this as an extra bag when you're going anywhere, even on the airport, when you're traveling. It's so handy. So handy. It's a canvas bag. It is absolutely washable. It does not change. And we have it in pink. We have it in orange. We have it in sky blue, of which I live and love. Yes. And then we also have it in ice cream. Ice cream, because I love ice cream, and I also love yogurt. So baby girl, you are looking absolutely cute. I hope you enjoy these, my darlings. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the support. Thank you for riding with me. This is just the beginning, because the bras are coming, the slips are coming, the panties are coming, the makeup, the skincare, the Afro hair care kit is coming. It's all coming, my darling. This is a black-owned brand, and I am self-funded. My financier is my wonderful husband. Thank you. Thank you, Ula. Thank you for the unconditional love and support. I could never do any of this without him. You're so generous. And God bless you. And God bless you too, my beautiful Fumi Nation. And I am so excited. The link is below, and I will be sharing how to wear the t-shirts, different styles, different suits for you. Thank you so very much. God bless. Bye-bye. Yay! We have launched. We have launched. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm just so excited. I am so excited. I am what? I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm so excited.